This is a scriptless ramble thing. I don't know if I'm going to start doing more of these, but I just wanted to put more stuff on my channel, and I don't always have like interesting stuff to share about the projects that I am working on. Still working on the Final Fantasy project very, very slowly. Yeah, I honestly was kind of considering doing other types of content, like maybe doing like ASMR or something. It's just mostly my job has just been kind of a lot. It's really difficult for me to find the energy to do anything when I get home. Just because I wake up super early and I don't get back home till very late. So I've just been trying to like figure out how I can slowly start to get my energy back so I can start doing more creative stuff during the week instead of having to wait all the way until Sunday when I'm recharged to actually do this stuff, you know, because mostly it's just, that's not really what I want for myself. I don't want to, you know, it's just time fucking flies, and I just don't want to like look back on, you know, this year while I'm in this supervisor role and, you know, recognize that like 90% of my week goes to just either commuting to work, resting to get ready to go to work, or being at work, right? So, you know, regardless of how tough this position is, especially for how little the pay is, I just don't want to keep doing that. So this is going to be kind of like, you know, so again, I don't know if I'll do more of these. I just usually don't have like a whole lot of interesting things to share, and I don't really care. I just, you know what I mean? That's my channel. I just want to like put whatever's on there, but like I do usually try to like hold myself to at least like some level of quality when I upload things, and try to give myself at least a little bit of structure in most of my content. So I have not made a YouTube short yet. So this could be like an interesting place to put like more low effort content. Not that most of my content is high effort necessarily, but you know, but I mean, like, at least like somewhat mindful of like the thumbnails I pick. And again, I usually try to have like a little bit of structure of like what I'm going to talk about and what I'm going to share. So maybe if I plan on doing these, like, I won't call them vlogs, but like Rambley type video things, then maybe putting them in YouTube shorts in the shorts format might be better. I still might make them long form content because I just want to be creative more. If I don't have the energy to, you know, write and draw all the time, at the very least, I would like to create something and make it observable, even though I really don't care if these get clicks or not. You know, it's nice if people do watch my stuff. Like, I'm still completely taken aback that my Arches reading got so many views. Like, it almost has 1,000 views. It's wild. But I ultimately don't really like care in the long term if my stuff gets clicks. I just kind of get a fuzzy feeling when I just put my stuff out there, even if it's not necessarily being observed to, not being observed by a lot of people, but it just does something for me to just kind of like put my things out there, even if no one sees it, you know? So I don't know. So I'm going to upload this. I'm like not even going to edit it. I'm probably not even going to like rewatch it right away. I just want to just make something just so that, like, you know, I can look back on my weeks, you know, while I'm fucking trudging through this job and walking to work and stuff like that. And just instead of, you know what I mean, just being very down in the dumps about my situation and stuff, and just kind of try to, like, you know, use what little time I have and to kind of to create things, and just try to, like, you know, like break myself out of this little like very monotonous routine that I've kind of put myself in. You know, I'm making some progress, you know. I've started meal prepping more, so that's been helping me out. It's a blessing that I'm even creative at all, honestly, because it was a very, very long period in my like early 20s and late teenage years where I just was not creating at all. I was not drawing, I wasn't writing, I wasn't making games, I wasn't learning anything. There was a long time where just wasn't making anything really. So it's great that I'm able to do that and still hold a normal 9 to 5 and stuff like that, on top of my other responsibilities at home and stuff. So it's a blessing that I can do any of this at all. So I gotta just try to remind myself of that even though I wish I had a little more time to myself, that I'm like ultimately I'm still in a much healthier space nowadays. So I just have to remember that. Um, it's kind of funny. I kind of hyped myself up to make this video when I was riding on the bus, and then when I actually walked into work, I don't know what it is. Something about me walking into work just knocks the wind out of me, because then I was like, okay, actually, I changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore. But I'm in the exercise room right now, so I actually decided that, you know what? No, I'm just gonna do the thing, because I'm gonna be happy that I did it later on, and just it'll be nice that this will be on my channel and that I'll have something else on there. What else? Is there anything else? Yeah, I'm not like in a fully relaxed state right now, just because I'll be on the clock in like 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm like, so some of the stuff that I was kind of having ideas to kind of discuss and just kind of ramble about, I'm kind of losing it a little. So I might come back and do another one of these like very, very soon. Maybe another one today, maybe another one tomorrow or next week. I don't know when, but I definitely want to try to do more of these. These are kind of fun. It takes me a bit to kind of what's the word? Kind of get out of my head and to open up fully, so it kind of takes a bit for me to kind of get in that headspace, and to because I just also don't want to be like too performative when I'm doing this, because it's like I know I'm like sort of like I'm not doing this with the intention of being it's like not content to be consumed, so I don't want to like frame things like it is that, like, I don't want to like try to make it so this is like, structure it like it's content that somebody's gonna like watch. Like, it's mostly for me, right? So I'm just trying to like figure out what headspace I need to get in to make sure that I can just like say whatever I want earnestly and authentically without trying to like frame it to make it more entertaining for people, because I don't really care about that. Like, it's like seriously, like most of the creative stuff I do is mostly for me. So, what else? I hope my alarm goes off. I hope it's not. I gotta check the time. What time is it? Oh yeah, no, I'm good. And hilariously, my phone has like no space on it. So even though I literally like dead ass, I only have like 7 or 8 images on my phone. And it's to the point to where it's so cheap that just the programs to just run the damn phone almost takes up all of the space on the phone. And then it tries to like gaslight me by like trying to like say that like 3 gigabytes are from like my documents, and like 1 or 2 gigabytes are from, because I only have like 23 gigs on this. So it tries to gaslight me by being like, oh, 2 gigabytes are from your apps. And I try to go into those sections to try to figure out, okay, like what files are you talking about that are taking up all this space? And I look, there's like three Google Docs, and like on this phone there's like apps like what do I have? I like have like Life 360 and the McDonald's app. Like, I have no games on my phone. I do not mobile game anymore. So it also tries to like blame me like low key for the really bad space. But anyway, I'm bringing that up just because it's like, just this one video will probably take up a significant portion of my data. So that's why I'm like, I'll have to upload this and probably delete this right after. I would love to just have like a huge big old like storage place for these videos. So that's kind of what I guess my YouTube channel could sort of be, until I like get my own little, like, I could make put this on my Discord server, I suppose. But for now, just kind of putting them on my YouTube channel is fine, just because it's like, then somebody else can watch it, and I don't know, maybe somebody will resonate with something that I'm saying, and that could be cool. But yeah, what else? That might be it. I think next time I'll kind of discuss some like ideas that I have for what my next projects are going to be after this Final Fantasy project's done and over with. and just maybe some more life stuff and just thoughts, or just maybe nothing. Like, I might just turn on the camera and just kind of let myself just, chill. Like, again, it's mostly for me, so I don't want to be like too performative or try to do too much. So if someone is watching this and you did make it to the end, I appreciate it. Yeah. So until next time, you guys.